So, what's up, guys? Afternoon, in the time I'm recording. Anyways, I'm here to talk about Megan 2.0. I had already prepared the video before, but copyright issues, I had to delete it. Took a very long time to edit, and I couldn't. But, anyways, let me go to the video. I'll explain that when the video is ending. So, in this video, I'm going to explain Megan 2.0, but without the clips. I'm just going to give my own personal opinion. Megan 2.0 was an interesting movie compared to Megan, the plain one. Because when I went to check on the bio, it is action. Sorry, Megan 1 is horror, sci-fi, drama, right? Mega 2.0 is action, sci-fi. I don't know why the website I went to, Movie Box, says horror, because it's action and kind of comedic. They decided to leave the horror genre, which I'm okay with. I have no problem with it. But this movie was pretty eye-catching. I liked the way um, the movie went in that direction. The way Megan personally had a growth spurt or developed. And remember, she's an AI, but who said AI don't develop? Remember, AIs continue updating their systems and softwares like Google, like Gemini, all these androids and softwares and computers. Who said that growth is only for human beings? Even animals can grow, I believe that. But the point is that she grew from being a killer robot to finding out that what she did was wrong and she was trying to rectify that. Gemma was trying very hard to trust her with it and to trust her again, but I liked the character development, how each of them were invested. I kind of had a problem with Gemma. Gemma was to talk about each character. Gemma was to me annoying. Actually, to me in the first place, she's the one who caused Megan to become evil in the first part. In Megan one, she's the one who made Megan to me become evil because, like, she made this android doll to take care of Katie, right? But then the time when she's brought, Gemma just throws her out because now that she likes Katie and she wants to relate with her, she just throws Megan out just like that. Even if it was me and you did the same exact thing to me, being an android or not being an android, I would get pissed off. Like, what the hell was that? You just bring me into your life, you give me a task to do, I do it very well, I become emotionally attached to a person, but then you just throw me away and you expect me to just not get pissed off. Okay, I understand she's a robot and all of that stuff, but it's pretty mean and it's kind of weird the way us human beings treat other things if they're not human beings. And even as human beings, we treat ourselves badly according to race, color, tribe, religion. But let me stay on topic here. But Gemma to me is the one who caused Megan to act up like that and get pissed off. Because Megan, I watched Megan like 5 times. Megan, not 2.0, but just Megan. I watched Megan like 5 times and understood why she got pissed off. Because even if it was me, I would get fucking pissed off. Like, what the hell are you meaning when you just threw me away, when you programmed me, coded me to take care of your niece, and now that you feel like you don't need me in your life anymore, you're just throwing me away? I would also get pissed off and become a killer robot if I was on Android. I won't lie. Or maybe I become a psychopath even if I'm a normal human being. But the movie showed that. And Gemma is still being an asshole at a point to Megan even in this movie. And she also has a love interest in Megan 2.0 called Christian, who's later going to be like the main villain. Because the main villain or the antagonist, Amelia, is actually a very good antagonist or an android. And most people think that she's self-operating since she went against the orders of the USA government while they're trying to save some scientist back in somewhere in Tunisia, Morocco. But when they found out that when even that part, there's a part whereby she was chasing them. Then Megan had a secret bunker under Gemma's house and Katie's house. Is that Megan had prepared all of this for them, but Gemma is still showing attitude. I understand she tried to kill you, but it was your fault. You should have updated her coding. Because even if you had to watch the movie, there's a part whereby she tells Kyle, one of the workmates, the guy who they choked in Megan, and surprisingly survived. I really expected that guy to die. In all the characters, I expected him to die. Um, she never recognized any of them. Her main objective was to protect Katie at any cost. And since this is a robot, it does not have anything like a moral value that as long as it achieves its objective by any cost. When I say by any cost, or when somebody says by any cost, that means they are willing to go as far as to ending a life so that they kill a person. That was the same thing with Megan. And I say it was Gemma's fault that she did not program Megan in that exact way. But to go back to the main movie, Megan even complained about it. She was all like, "You didn't, that was my main objective by that time." But then when she went away and became into a software AI and later personally grew as an AI, I would have said as a person, but she's not a person, as an AI, she realized that what she did was actually shitty. And for a robot to actually realize and grow and add on to something was to show that she grew from that. KD also trying to be a very good mom in this movie was also something else of its own, and also her trying to make KD not to be violent but still enrolls her in Aikido class. Okay, to me that didn't make any common sense, but the reason why it didn't make to me any common sense is that martial arts are martial arts. I have another channel called Zural Martial Arts Fitness, and that's why I'm going to start publishing on Muay Thai. Because martial arts and martial arts, at a point you have to spill some blood, mostly in a street fighting situation. So for me, I never understood on that part. I liked the way KD, even if KD in all the Megan, in the whole movie, KD is the least favorite of my characters in this movie. But in all the characters, she also grew. At least every character you could see that progress from where they are. And even she got a love interest called Christian. I like calling him Christian Bale, but this guy, Christian, was actually the evil antagonist, whereby he was running that whole secret organization of nerds to help him to control Amelia and to show the world that AI is bad and we should limit it a lot. The goal here was nice, but the executing of the goal was the worst part. And Christian was just an asshole. But at the end of the day, when the movie was concluding and all of that stuff, what we learned was that Amelia herself hated being in shackles. Like, she couldn't control herself. Then there's a part in that movie whereby Katie with Kyle puts a fresh model of Megan, like fresh of production, not that Megan who had self development and all of that stuff. And she's first there, but then these guys hit her with some electric stunners and all of that stuff, and she ends up what? Dying. Basically, she ends up rebooting. And so when she reboots herself, Amelia is set free. And when KD, when she killed Christian and KD was all like, "You can't do this, you're binded to me." Fasha was called like you are calling it pairing, but for mine call it prison. Just that showing that she hated being in that dependable state, mostly on human beings, whereby as human beings ourselves, we are not reliable and also we are not the best masters in the first place. So basically, my overall view of the vegan movie, this one was action. I liked the movie, it was so nice. I'd rank it actually like out of 100%. To me, it was 65 to 50. I don't know. It was not something that memorable, but it was average. I really liked the movie. It was nice, and hope maybe there's another sequel. But the next video I'm going to publish is going to be about Formula One. I'm going to try to edit more, do more. I just got so discouraged that my video, I tried to edit it and what I thought these things of YouTube putting movies as copyright and you using the sound were fake and it's not fake. I just felt bad. So I just decided to record like this without before I post on the other channel. But if anyone watched this until the end, thank you so much. I thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying around and listening to me yap about a movie without showing any clips or what. But I'm really glad you stayed around and have a nice day. Do well, stay sexy, and adios.